what's going on with promoters?
Right now, you know what I think is going on? The market is flipped. It's no more even about like genre per se. I feel like, I mean, it's always been about buzz, but like right now, I think, I don't know if they're trying to provide or give an experience to Botswana, like in terms of an international experience at events or what. But from my analysis of the lineups, bro, first of all, it seems hip hop and R&B need their own space. R&B on the lawn, Wish You Were Here. But on the festival lineups, it's all house DJs or dance music. Piano DJs, house DJs, the compo, even the lineups, no rappers, no singers. It's all, not all, but mostly also SA guys. Apparently SA guys are crowd pullers. And bots artists aren't, apparently. I don't know how true that is. So I think the game is in just this weird space now where I don't think even promoters are sure what the people want.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I feel.
We got a promoter here, nigga.
Yeah.
What do the people want?
All right, thank you for having me, guys. For those who don't know, my name is Stanley. Some know me as Staxx, or I'm known as Staxx or Stanley Staxx, whatever you prefer. I am an artist manager, part-time events promoter. I do event consultancy and social media digital marketing. So going to your question, it's actually tricky because I'd agree, yes, promoters, most don't know what the people want. You get to the point where you can try curate something that you feel that people would want, but they do not actually show up or support in any manner. Looking at the fact that booking internationals more than locals, paying internationals full-on fee up front, locals being paid after event, and all of that, it's a gamble, mainly because we're in the business sector. We need to make money. We need a return on investment. So it'll always happen. It's not something that will disappear, that locals will get paid after the show. Some don't even get paid eventually because, promoter is in debt somehow. Even some service providers, they don't get the full balance.
Yeah, like guys bringing the sound, bringing
because
the
of how the
stage.
turnout of the event was.
Yeah.
So it's something
And
that...
sound and stages.
It's insane. It's insane. As well as adding that screen, because also we want you as Balaclava.
Apparently the screens are also...
it's crazy.
Not apparently. I know the screens are like
crazy.
hectic.
It's crazy, yeah. So I don't see it as something that can easily change over time. We just need to go back and start at the smallest things, like the people actually supporting what's local.
Yeah.
Don't just feel like, because it's taxi event, it's our taxi, or I can't go see Balaclava go perform.
Because
and then you're like, nah, it's cool. I'll just listen to his music on Apple Music or whatever. It just needs to start with that mentality to change. Then promoters can actually give everyone else, particularly the creatives, what they want or actually deserve.
Okay, to follow up on that. So we're actually saying it's not the promoter's fault. Because I think the whole time we're talking on this pod is we're like, promoters aren't paying people. These niggas are snakes. They're not, you feel me?
Scammers.
They're scammers. Like that was the whole chat. But now from hearing you speak, you're kind of giving a different perspective. It's like, it's not all snakes. It's not all scammers. It's not all, you're not actually seeing what the stage is worth, what the everything.
And for me, like I've done events.
Yeah.
So I guess in a sense I was a promoter. And like it is a really difficult question to, when you're thinking, I guess, okay, this event, for us to make the profit that we wanted, we need 600 people, but only 200 people came. How am I gonna pay the stage and sound?
Let's not
Like-
pay the artist.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like,
But is that right?
is that right? Like, why not pay
It's
the
not right.
artist? You know, and the other thing is the stage and sound, right? Usually it's like a deposit and then you get your balance afterwards. And once they've set up,
Yeah.
you know, if there's no stage and sound, there's no event.
Yeah.
Also, if there's no artists and DJs, there's no event. Who's gonna play? Maybe you can put in a stick and then
rock.
just like play mixes from the stick. You know what I mean? But the whole point is for there to be DJs. It's like an experience, you know, because I can listen to a mix on YouTube. But when I'm watching, let's say Teddy's not a DJ, it's different. I'm there. He's doing it live. You know what I mean?
But but I get you. But then also I want to push back on this, bro. As a promoter, when you start an event, like we're saying, paying DJs and stages, standard procedure, my nigga. Basically, starting a business, you're starting a computer business, you have to have parts. You feel me? You have to have money for the parts. So I'm thinking from the beginning, when you call up an artist, yo, I need you, don't depend on the money you're going to make on the event. That's how I think about it. I don't know if maybe I'm not reading, but you feel me?
I
It's
hear
like, don't
what you're
depend on the
saying.
money
It's
you're
like-
making. Like, have the bread, bruh.
This is a cost
yeah.
that is, it's like, okay, like right now I have chickens. It's just started selling eggs. It's like, feed, there's no,
Ain't no way the egg.
there's
you
no
have to
way
feed
around
the chickens,
it.
bruh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that cost is in the business. There's no way around it. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Just like with an event, there's no way around the stage and sound. What are you gonna do?
For sure.
Yeah.
There's no way around the DJs and artists. Maybe, okay, we've done lifestyle now, so we can put the artists to us the side. But DJs, they have to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like, I hear exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Guys are acting as if this is a thing that just popped up. Like, you decided you're gonna do an event, right?
Yeah.
Should you not have factored in the cost of paying the artist before?
Even making
Yes.
the money.
But now, you know what the thing is? I think a lot of promoters are connected to certain artists. So already from the inception, they're even thinking of a favor. Not even like, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? They're already thinking like, if I can just get this guy to agree to be on the lineup, you know, then later maybe I can give him a little something just to say thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like a lot of promoters are looking more at the relationships they have, exploiting those relationships to have a successful show in terms of having a good lineup and whatever. So I don't know. Maybe you can let me know. But
Yeah, I was also gonna say, maybe while introducing yourself a bit more, let us know your activities as a part-time promoter, as you told me off camera. Like, what are you doing? What are the activities? What are the responsibilities that you are involved in? Yeah.
Okay. On the promoting side, there's an artist I manage. He goes by the name of Teddy's Not a DJ. Some know him, some don't, but do check him out on your socials. That's Teddy's Not a DJ. He has developed a brand. We'd like to say it's the home of Amapiano. Ever since the inception of, well, the peak of Amapiano. And that was just around COVID times, after COVID, post-lockdown and whatever. The event goes by the name of Piano Sunsets. It's the home of Amapiano.
That's your event. That's the
That's the event we actually do. And then we also have an agency that goes by the name of 24/7. It's an agency that does events, your artist management, stage management, and eventing. There's also stage sound lighting, provision of that as well. Just an all-round agency, like your marketing agencies. I can't name the ones that are popular here, but that's the competition, obviously. So I actually do marketing and content creation, as well as graphic designing for Piano Sunsets, as well as being the grounds person. There's that person who actually on the event day touches up everything. You don't just stay by the stage, managing the stage. Actually check out other stalls, people, tags, security, handling all of that. So I'm the overall guy to be doing that in the event.
Yeah. The pocket watcher in me is like,
Yes,
how much money you
yeah.
So going back to your question,
He's dodging. That's cool. It's cool.
I'd say we need to blame ourselves as promoters, and also I want to say blame, but also blame the people as well. We both play a role in the success of the creative industry.
Yeah.
Help us help you. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Okay.
You get it?
I don't know if I feel that, but
Okay.
Okay. In your opinion, what do Botswana want from an event?
Botswana want a lot of things. Botswana want a lot of things. Because as much as a client or an attendee of an event, as much as you like something, you also might want to try something else. And the problem is that when you try that something else once and then you don't like it, now you influence others to not go try that new thing.
Like, yeah, that shit was trash.
You see what I mean? Like, Botswana like lifestyle events.
Yeah.
Botswana like your camchair events.
Yeah, that's true.
Cooler box, yeah, bring your own liquor. You see what I mean? But when it's all happy, you can take pictures and stuff. Yet you overlook lifestyle events. Because lifestyle events, on the other hand. So Botswana need to actually find a balance.
Like, what do you want?
Like,
I think what they want is the lifestyle experience. Kind of lifestyle we're saying, okay, now we're going out of our way to make it look good. There's the experiential element. What are these little things, photo ops? You can take photos, you can spin on this thing, you know what I mean? So I think they want that at the price of capture and cooler vibes.
Which most likely won't work because I'd guarantee you, besides stage sound lighting, the only thing that competes with those for looking at cost-wise, it's your decor. Decor is one of the things that actually sell that event.
Yeah, because girls want to take pretty pictures in pretty places.
You need ambience in an event. Yeah. You see what I mean? But also, as promoters, we actually need to look at the fact that even if you start off as a lifestyle event, once the competition increases and now the market you're serving changes, take that lifestyle event and then switch it to a different market. If you start your event, Makhaboroni, build a fan base, build a community, a lifestyle event, then all of a sudden, the landscape has changed. Botswana, Makhaboroni, Babatla, that cooler box, camchair vibe. You can now start trying to serve a different market, like your Francis Towns, your Maum, your Drannings. People don't ever think of Dranning. And people in Dranning actually cry for events because they travel long distances.
There's literally nothing happening in Dranning, boss.
They actually, and those are people who actually like the lifestyle market because they have buying power with each other, because they don't have groove. So most of that money just chills. That's why when they
you can't come to Gabs every weekend.
You know,
if you're working in Johnny, it's like, right, are you gonna come here to party every single weekend? Do you even want to party every single weekend? You know what I mean?
So as promoters, you need to tap into staying up to what's in the market, how the market is moving, how it's changing. It will always change. It's like 48-hour party. What's that like?
It was to school, right? That thing
was banging.
It was wild, but also crazy things would happen.
A lot of things would happen.
Right. 2 days of drinking.
That moment you might not even have one meal.
Yeah.
You won't.
You'll just be running on alcohol.
Blackouts, wake up, let's party.
Those were good times.
Bruh. People be having sex all over the
But now
place.
we can't even do that anymore.
Yeah.
6 hours an event,
Yeah.
but
That's
tired
true.
of being an event for 6
And then
hours.
also now, how what the club? Hey, Rasta, because there's only one club that I know.
Nah, there's majority of clubs. It's just that you'd say there's only one club you know because it appeals to who you are,
To my market.
to your market,
to me as a
to
person.
you as a
This is
party.
what I see
There's
as a
several
club.
clubs, Halama Gaborone, and just on the outskirts of Gaborone, but in Sele Gaborone, like
Gaborone.
Tokeng,
Yeah.
Siebogoditsane.
Okay.
It's outside, but it's
Just give me some names of some clubs.
around Gaborone or just around.
then
Yeah.
let's say in the Gabs area.
In the Gabs area.
Other than Deja, I can
There's one I know by Village. There by Choppies. That shit is always popping.
by
Chop.
Choppies.
Village.
Zoom.
Zoom.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
by
yeah.
map.
That shit is only
Yeah,
Zoom.
Okay, Zoom is a club.
Sundays
Zoom is a
Zoom,
club.
but look at the market it appeals to.
Yeah.
And Zoom
But
has
some will
been running
Yeah.
for years. Lemande Babula.
Ah, man,
That's how crazy it is.
Yeah.
But we have there's a nice club in Tokeng. It's called Obsession.
Yeah,
I've
this
heard- I've
side.
heard
Yeah,
And it's
never
big.
been.
It's got like 3 sections, I think.
Yeah.
The last time I was there.
Yeah.
It's nice. The alcohol is slightly
Expensive.
lower than your deja vus,
Mm-hmm.
but they still sell at that premium restaurant club type of bar. And then you have your Uniteds, Block 6,
Yeah.
Hahorobari.
Okay, yeah, there it's a club, but
it's a
it's
club.
It doesn't
You see what
appeal
I
to
mean?
me.
And then you have your, there's that Vineyard one.
yeah,
Really, Elo Konanyana. but-
Konanyana, get boxing.
Get boxing
Hey, man, I
vibes.
once had a good time at
see what I mean?
Vineyard, dog. Because I was nigga stagey. Sometimes in December, I can't stage. I was like, I can be a hype man. Don't be my boy, especially if you like play hip hop. That I'll be standing next to you. You'll be. I can't do that.
But what's up, mate?
It'll be lit, man.
Nah, who needs it? But let's go. Yeah.
So, okay, I hear that, right? But okay, I know I can tell you why Vineyard doesn't appeal to me specifically. I think a lot of really young people go there. I mean, obviously they're old enough to drink. Well, most of them.
I want to say obvious.
Well, yeah,
Like-
I'm saying most of them.
No shades to the Vineyard, but like me and my girl passed by, and they gotta start checking IDs, man.
Young
Like,
faces. And also Vineyard showed me that, like, bro, there's a whole new culture going on because it was the first time I saw, like, niggas dressed in the exact same outfit. For when I came up, like, it was a thing to have your own style.
Yeah.
You know, your own thing.
That's gay.
And matching, but matching exactly. Not even like, okay, we are wearing shirts. I
same
feel like if
t-shirt.
we said, okay, no, shirts or like, I don't know. I've never actually matched with my homie on purpose. You
Unless
know
it's
what
a
I mean?
promo.
Yeah,
Like anti-behavior.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I've never been like, let's go to the club dressed
the same.
the same.
Totally the dunk.
Imagine
colorway.
the same colorway,
The panda.
same exactly, bro. With the light blue jeans, and then you know what they were hitting the shirt, the white shirt with the tie with the flat cap.
classic.
And I'm like, okay, I guess this is the new like drip
It's
uniform
like
or
2003
whatever.
Chris Brown, though.
Exactly, but bro, I'm telling you, like the new gen, they sing things differently. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
So I went to Vineyard. Okay, the time I really had fun, I was seeing people like young, but like, I'm like, yeah, these are people I can be partying with. It's just recently when I went, wasn't even by choice, you know. I was shooting booty cats to the sky, and then we just went there. He was like, let me get you a drink. Cool. And I was like, damn, so many real young people, like young people. So I was like, okay. Then there's the VIP, which is, first of all, I hate the way people design clubs with like black, strong metal bars just going across. It looks like Block 6. It looks like United. It cheapens the vibe, the aesthetic, right? But it would be like hard metal bars, then you're separating this section and you get into VIP. Another thing I hate about these VIPs, I noticed it at Vineyard and I noticed it at Deja. Why is the VIP more full than the general section? How come everyone has money for a bottle and no one has money for 6 packs and it seems everyone is in VIP?
I think, it's a smart way of a promoter or club owner making money, because as much as you don't like that experience because you're just too congested in VIP, because the main reason is that they have this policy of buy a bottle, it admits 4. You get what I mean? So we're now only below you can afford a 6-pack, or 6-pack lemajita, it's fine. But now you're like, ish, but the berries are chilling that side. Then you're like, just my dear 6-pack, let's see what we can do. 1.3, 1.4. Okay, Jameson has
yeah.
Let's drink Jameson for the night. I hear Nisa shot got 200. Okay, cool. Yeah, what those berries, it's cool. But then
because Hennessy is also somehow better than Jameson for some reason.
Anyway, but then if you're there the whole night, you don't see the perspective. You're for the bottle speed.
Yes.
Somehow you're forced to now
buy another
or buy doubles or get out. That moment the bottle peak time.
Yeah.
You're 2 a.m.s now.
Buy another one.
If
you wanna stay here.
It's a way of them making money.
Sauce.
They're like, hey, let me just forego the comfortability part because it's congested. The experience. Can I let the baddies here?
And then, hey,
it happens, isn't it, in SA?
Yes. I feel like SA is the home of what's happening in club culture in Bots. It's crazy. That's what I think. But generally also, I've seen a video about the economics of a club, right? And it's actually kind of tough to turn over a profit in a club.
Yeah.
Like as the club owner.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So, and that's also kind of how promoters are able to exploit clubs low key. Because I'll pack your club up, but you have to give me money. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I use my connections. I get this DJ. I make a sick flyer. I get this vibe curated or whatever for this specific night. And I bring all these people. But I want, if they're charging at the door, I want this percentage of the door. And then exactly, the bar. And the bar is also a very tough one to negotiate. And also, when are we going to count the money? Like, when are we doing reconciliation? When are we recouping? It has to be the next day. If the club is going to close at 5, 6, 7, whatever. You know what I mean? And it has to be clear how, first of all, we need to know how much stock was sold and in comparison to other nights, how much is being sold. Because if I find out that my Saturday is making more money than that guy's Thursday, but that guy seems to be getting more money or whatever than me, that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But then how come people are still partying like that? How come people are still packing up Deja Vu?
It's a reason of, I'd say right now it's the only lifestyle-ish Mahaboroni club. Also at City Center. Because we've had, I'd say, several clubs open up in Pakalani. They started off doing good, then they just died out. I don't know if it's because they didn't keep up with this influx of promoters booking internationals every weekend.
That's also a new thing.
That's a new thing. And it's killing the industry.
It's really, because I don't know. Bruh. Okay. I remember also music was kind of a little more valuable back then, right? That's why also when I say back then, I'm just going to be talking about 2016, 17, maybe 15. But yeah, 2016, 2018, like, I know it's different because in those times you could have a hot song for the whole year. You know what I mean? And people would want to come to see you do that song, for example. I'm talking from an artist perspective, right? Now you have a hot song for the month. or the bruh, as even like piano guys, a hot song comes, it's like hot for this short period, bro. And then it goes into this section of whoever really actually messes with the song, then still listens to it. But it won't be hot, definitely not for an entire year. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now we're even artists have started doing it with the thing, like with this whole streaming thing. Is like before, artists would make an album and it's about the album and you're taking your time, and then the songs can be even longer. There's deep cuts and whatever. But now, when you're making an album as an artist, because of streaming, right? You want to get to the point as fast as possible, and you don't want long songs. You know what I mean? And I feel like booking SA or international acts every single weekend is kind of playing into a similar system. You're giving them something every week. You know what I mean?
I get you.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
Just so because of the consumerism mentality.
Basically like TikTok. It's like,
they have a short attention span. You have to get them while they're hot now. You know? I remember, December, Biri Maroon was untouchable last December. It lasted like 2 months, December, January. February, you can't even book those guys in Bots right now. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm just talking cheeks, but...
Cheeks.
But they're not that hot to the point where they're going to call a crowd. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's I don't know what it is, but it's because of that, okay? I see that. And also changing clubs from paid to free, because back in the day, I'm telling you, and bruh, even for me, it messed up the game, because when I used to do an event, let's say at Deja Vu, it was something else at the time. I don't even remember, right? But I negotiated a door deal. Chez Nicolas.
Yeah, and Leban.
Yes, before it was Leban. You negotiate your door deal with whoever the manager was at the time, right? Boom. And then people pay. Like, for me, like, I mean, to see
that's
me.
how you're getting paid.
Yeah.
For you,
Like, exactly. And so I knew, like, if I pack the spot up, if you pack that spot up, they can even tell you 80%, 90% of the dough, you can have that.
Yeah.
Because you know that the bar is making all that cash, you know? Now, there's no dough. There's no dough. And you see Mellow and Sleazy for free.
At a restaurant or a club.
Or a restaurant, bro. Or a club, right? But imagine even a restaurant, bro. Like, I feel like Rhapsody's 267, those vibes.
Park 27.
Park 27, they also kind of change it, because like you can see Mellow and Sleazy at 267 for free and buy food. You know what I mean? And you've maybe spent like $200 and you can go home and you've seen them.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's different to if you had to pay $200 just to get in. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And now you have to have an experience. You paid already to get in. You know, you have to buy drinks. You have to have a good time. Otherwise, your money's going to waste. So now what I feel like has cheapened the experience, especially for someone like Deja Vu, is that you get there, everyone is in for free, right? And then the VVIP is packed to the maximum. Extremely packed. The part where it's supposed to be exclusive, right? Extremely packed with guys and girls. Nigga, it's so bad that you can't even put your drink down. And not because someone's going to knock it over, because someone's going to steal it. Bro, girls are doing this in the club, just stealing drinks. You know what I mean? Taking drinks. Some shorties, I get it because...
It's funny because I say girls are stealing drinks in clubs.
What's happening, bro?
No, are they the ones that are saying niggas is dragging them?
They'll be saying...
Nobody's going to go there. Steal the drink.
Bro, I've seen a shorty try to take off my nigga's necklace in the club.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, she was behind him like this. Yeah. Nigga, it's crazy. So I feel like it's cheapening the experience, the fact that it's so full, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you're thinking you're in VIP, you could put your drink down, but you can't.
So it's no longer, you're not feeling very important.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
And
very, very important.
yes, because that's VVIP and guys are paying 2.2 to be in there, but it's still packed. And then the VIP is still packed. Like, gang packed.
Yeah.
And then the general may or may not be as packed, right? But in general, you're going to wait 2 hours to get your drink. Or an hour.
An hour?
Nigga.
Yeah, because
I'm
all waiters are
inexperienced.
actually focused on trying to convince people to buy bottles.
Yes.
Because they get paid from the tips. The 10 or 15% of the total bill.
Yep.
So if you're spending 2K and above, then you know per bill it's a 200 buck. Compared to a 6-pack, which is 200 pula, that's 20 buck. Are you gonna waste your energy trying to
6-pack?
So they have the incentive to give you the worst service.
Yes.
And give them.
And also, there's this thing like, you are broke. You know what I mean? Because you're going to still want like change and shit after only buying a 6-pack. Then they're like, this guy. You know what I mean? Because they just served the nigga who bought like 2 more ways. Niggas.
It's just so fast. It's the reality.
I be wanting my change, man. Nigga, I be wanting my change. Nigga, Shorty tried to make me, and it was changed from a bottle. She was like, it's like, it wasn't much. It was like $30. Hey, get that chipula. Nigga, give me that money.
It's like I care.
How do you think I got here? And dog, the waiters will look at you like, they have guap, and you're broke.
That's facts, man. That's
my nigga. So they're just focused on serving the VIP. So now you get there. I remember I even took my cousins were here from SA and we went there. It took us forever to get drinks, bro, because we were coming from another place. Like, let's just pass by, get a young my one type vibe, you know, because we were already from some shit. It's not like we're really trying to party. Nigga, we waited, dog. Gang
And
time for the 6-pack.
You
Yeah.
see a person with the sparklers.
Yes.
I VVIP.
That time,
like I'm talking about a ring.
yeah, that time you could have even given her the money, bruh. She'll be passing you with other people's drinks, like, for an hour.
But also, I'm getting back to your concern regarding a section like a VVIP being overly crowded. I've come to realize that we need to accept how it's moving, because as Botswana, including myself, we would always complain that, VVIP is always packed. I can't party comfortably because someone's gonna pickpocket or steal my drink or knock over my drink and whatever.
Yeah.
But we will complain like that. But when we get to SA, it's the same situation, but because it's a different environment, we just chill. It's the same as going to an event. I want a seating. There's no couches, there's no benches at least. But people go to Kunye and stand up 6, 7, 8 hours.
Standing.
And they don't complain.
I'd even say it's worse.
It's worse. You see what I mean?
You're like squeezed in between 10 guys
So sometimes
just trying
I
to
feel
go to the
like
bar.
as Botswana, we are hard on business owners and promoters.
Yeah.
We need to actually...
This man is here to
Yeah,
stand
but
up
you
for
know
the
what?
promoter.
I'm keeping it both
That's fair.
ways.
It's a
It's
fair
also,
argument.
man, like you can get to an event and be like, man, this is a vibe. This is nice. You know, I've gone to, there's certain YSOs where I was like, man, this is sick. You know, everything is cool. Like, I mean, this is great. And then same time, niggas are like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
You have to pay $10 for the cup. You have to do this, that.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, there's always going to be something that the people are going to complain about.
Yes.
That's for sure. You can have everything in order. They'll make something the problem, you know?
But now that you guys are talking about it, it makes sense because it always looks packed where they are.
Yeah.
You be like,
It's
I don't
packed
know,
where they are.
they're always standing on chairs. Usually you're standing on like a chair and then there's people around them, bruh, and it's packed. So it makes sense by what you're saying, bruh.
The VIP will be... But also I feel like in other spots, the general also gets packed, but the service is at least better. It's not necessarily peak, but it's better, bro. You'll get your drinks within a certain time, not waiting 40 minutes, 30, an hour to get like basic drinks. You know what I mean?
So would you say that all this stuff has messed up the game, like to confirm like it's cheapening the idea of an event, you know, to the extent where, I mean, to be fair, like the idea that people can now just get into the event for free and see more empty and people essentially almost for free if they wanted is great for the average person, but also now it's talking about the experience. You know, now it's like even people are coming in, they probably aren't even supposed to be there. You know, you've performed at clubs, it's not the best. You know, it's like these guys they just wanted to drink.
Yeah.
You know, some people came to see you, some people could just get it for free.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, how would you say that has impact, or has it made it hard for you as a promoter trying to even curate an event, trying to get people to come to the event, trying to establish a good experience for them as well?
Yeah, it has definitely made it hard because when you look at it from one angle, you'd be like, okay, Botswana actually, all they care about in an event is the lineup. That's how you would see it.
You'd think that, but it's actually not true.
But it's not true because we actually do have events that can actually flourish without an international.
Yeah. Or an international comes and then people don't land.
No one pulls up. So it's a 50-50 thing. And also, I wouldn't say we can blame clubs or restaurants for going that route.
Because they just want to make money.
Because they just want to make money. Either way, they're still in the same business with you, entertainment, alcohol. So who maybe we could blame is maybe the government, that we don't have a regulatory body.
Cosbot.
Okay.
Well, that's a cosbot. Not just cosbot. Well, that's a cosbot.
Like Botswana Event Association.
So we have BEPA.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for promoters. So they're trying to actually do better and for promoters, what the rise and everything.
It's an association.
Yeah, it's an association. Okay. So far, they have started doing work. It's just that a lot of people haven't actually seen the work or felt the work. But because it started the new board, if I should say board. They had a new board this year. So also looking at that in the country, change of government, things might be slow.
Yeah, legislation, to get legislation to pass.
But the current board, the new board of BEPA, I think they will be here for 3 or 5 years.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. So maybe, let's say, from mid next year, we can actually see if they were doing work or not. But
I'm also just thinking, you know, I'm just going back to the whole free thing for internationals and whatever. Like, I'm thinking, okay, that might work for the club, right? Because they want to make money. And it works for SA artists and SA DJs. But one thing it's killing is the BW DJs and artists. Because now, I think I'm just going to have to be blunt about this. Or let me just say, as an example, now Kuchi can say to you when you want to go to Deja Vu, here's a 6-pack and 5 clip. You can play if you want to play. What are you going to say? Because Melo and Sleazy are there for free. Well, they obviously they are getting paid.
Yeah.
And whether you come or don't come as a DJ, people are going to be it. Yeah. To him, he's like, you know what I'm saying?
And just to add on.
So I'm just saying, like, it's not really growing us. You know what I mean? As entertainers and as an industry, because it would be, trust me, would be way better if our industry was more self-sustainable, in the sense that if Staxx wants to make an event and he wants it to get packed, before thinking about guys who are across the border, he's thinking of artists here. Because I feel like the way things are now, it puts international guys at a pedestal. It puts them like, it's like that.
That's why they can even go through this side to make their own shows. Because they've seen Botswana as a cash cow.
For real. SA guys can do their own shows.
Have you not seen Makazi's one-woman show?
And she's the one doing it.
Yeah. Like with the team. Of course, maybe
like they need a contact, obviously, like somebody who knows exactly.
But trust me,
the one-man show, Makazi, it's one woman show. It's hers. It's her whole business.
And it gets so packed.
I can imagine.
She
Makazi
makes millions. Or not promoter Buga Makazi, you won't make millions.
Yeah.
But if it's her doing her own show here, she'll make
millions. Bruh, why?
That's why I'm like, sometimes it's the people. As Botswana repeat. Ski, I don't have beef with them, but because we're in the same industry, I get back to Irazak. So I don't pull up to his show, and I also influence my people and other people
against
to go to his show.
Yeah, or even working together, collaboration, or so guys can feel what a
That's why also as creatives, people would say we're not united. I'd say we've been trying. DJs now support each other. Starting with the smallest things like sharing someone's gig guide, your boy's gig guide. Even if you don't have bookings this whole month, but sharing your boy's gig guide and bookings flyer, that's the smallest thing you could do for them.
Yeah.
So DJs have been starting moving in cliques.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I can see. I can notice it. Okay, so because also for me, I'm seeing it from. I've never been a DJ, but I know that DJs have been seeing shit for a while, my nigga. Like, and now it makes sense, like, because it's not just like, for example, going to a deja vu and a nigga's telling you 5 clip and a 6-pack, right? It's been that way for DJs.
Even before we came into this industry.
Yeah. I remember like 2016, it was never a question. It didn't even come up in conversation of like the DJ is definitely getting less than the artist. You get me? And like you could argue, okay, but the DJ is going to play several gigs, you know, whatever. But even still, bro, if a DJ has 3 gigs tonight and they're giving him 5 clip, that's a K5, right?
Yeah.
And then they're giving me, let's say 7K for that one show. You know what I mean? I can also see why it can make a little rift between artists and DJs because it's like, bro, you guys are getting all the guap, and we have to get this low guap and put it together. Fast forward several years, the experience becomes more about the DJ than the artist, right? Now the artist is getting booked way less, right? And the artist has to do shows. And mind you, as an artist, if you're doing shows, it can be a problem calling your fan base to one location a lot.
Yeah.
They end up like, okay, we've seen it. Fatigue, not even fatigue. It's just like, it's not exciting anymore. It's not, we've seen you here a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I know every song.
I know every song now. I know what he's going to do. Like,
I know all his drip. He's going, we're wearing that jacket again.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So like now, like Dato just did a show.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. And it's fully sold out, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was.
Oh,
well, she did post that. You know what I mean? I know sometimes it can be a tactic, but she did that, right? How many times can she do that in a year? Think about it.
Now she can't do it again. She can't do it twice.
Like maybe in this short space.
In this, in this like she can do it again definitely, but like not.
Yeah, because
like
she just called pretty much all of her fans that have the buying power to one spot.
Yeah,
you know, like doing it again next month is gonna be like.
Yeah, that's why someone like Hensey is probably our biggest artist.
For sure.
And Boston's RIP ATI.
Yeah.
But Hensey has his show once a year. That's Spring Fiesta.
Yeah, Spring Fiesta.
Yeah, Mahalape.
Yes. I think now he's just doing a new one by Grand Aria.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can say that's a Hensey show. I mean, he's organizing it, but his show and it's that once a year, Spring Fiesta, Mahala. And the thing, and you have to do it once.
Yeah.
You know, compared to, I think, like places like, for example, with more population, South Africa, Nigeria, the States, Europe, or whatever, is like, bruh, in Joburg, there's so many clubs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so many. Not Gauteng. I mean, just Joburg, bruh. You know, every, like, major hood has its club. And there's a lot of hoods. You know what I mean? Bro, and even like there's clubs where it's like, I know I'm gonna just be seeing white niggas and maybe Indian niggas and colored niggas, and this is a black club. Bro, I once had a wild experience. I was with my Indian homie in Josie, and his girl is like colored, but like not full colored. So we are all diverse in the whip. You check. And we went to a spot in Rosebank, and I forget the names of the clubs at the time. It changes more often in SA than it does in Bots, you know. So I'm standing we can hear music from both sides, right? This side is electro, this side it's house, like house African vibes, you know. And there's this group of white guys that walk past. And one of the girls was about to enter the club that we were going into. The guy's like, no, this is like one of those black clubs, eh? You should go to the other one. I didn't know how to feel in that moment, bruh. I won't lie. I was like, was this just some racism just now, bro?
It felt like it, bro. I won't lie. Actually, it is. Black clouds.
And that shorty was like, I think she was seeing the vibe because like it was looking like a was like, yeah. You know what I mean? She just like went that. She thought they were all going in there.
Like segregation, right?
You know what I'm saying? That's just a random story, but
yeah. Before we continue, I do want to get into like the business of it. You know, we talked about on the last podcast, but from the outside looking in, it seems like doing an event, even just having a club. To me, I haven't conceptualized how money is made. And even with the promoters being like scammers and not paying artists, the reason is because they want to make as much money as possible. And it seems like something has to be given up. Like we were talking about the stage and lighting. Like the quotations I've seen for stages is wild.
Sometimes in the hundreds of thousands.
Exactly. And then Blanco's here charging 20 bands and there are like 10 Blancos on the lineup. Already that's another plus 100K. You're booking a place that's also charging 25 minimum. It's ridiculous. Space. Like how, and then it's like what you guys...
And you're depending on maybe... two things, sometimes one thing, but let's just say ticket sales and alcohol sales.
Exactly. And you're hoping to get how many people at what price. Yes. Like the math.
And you have to hike the alcohol.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, so please explain how people are making profit. You know, like, I don't get it.
There's many ways of making money with the event, but also there's also several ways of losing money. Ways that you overlook.
Okay.
Ways that you overlook. I've seen where a festival, like your typical stadium festivals, like your GIMC, BNR type of festivals, where it's 10K expected guests.
Hey, bruh, and then there'll be maybe 1,000 people.
Or maybe there's 10K.
Even 30,
maybe there's 10K, but now from the 10K, let's say $200 at the gate. No ticket sales. But now, people paying at the gate, the bouncers,
they'll finish
you. The bouncer, you are paying the bouncers, but now the bouncer at the gate is also cashing in probably 8K in cash that you won't even account for.
Yes.
Because you're just too stressed over a lot of things happening at once in the event.
Can I just add to the bouncer point? Like, these guys either make their own tags, right? And come with them.
That's crazy.
Or they're just selling your tags, but pocketing the money. So there are niggas who can look at the event, looking at 5,000 people.
Thinking they've cashed, but
when they look at the guap,
they're like, nah.
The bouncers can finish you.
Nah. Next thing, 2 days later, balaclava is on your neck. Hey, we agreed. My guap. He said I should come perform. Sharpo needs my rider. Or even worse, you didn't even give me the rider. He probably wants Don. I could have afforded an all maker. Still tequila. Maybe he's a Don drinker for lifestyle. He doesn't even know the difference between the two
Don
tequilas.
And tequila,
Okay.
So it happens that way. But also, one way of mitigating costs and then hoping for like a profit. Sponsorship. Financial sponsorship. Or if it's an incentive sponsorship, it needs to make sense by them paying for your major costs, either paying for your decor or for your stage sound and lighting. That's one of the ways you can actually like half or even 3/4 reduce your costs.
Okay.
Just to try and at least make a profit. But also, as I'd always tell creatives that as a start, you being a newbie in the game, you still need relationships. There's a lot of, I guarantee you, there's a lot of gigs you're gonna go to, and you won't get paid for those gigs, no matter how big that gig was, or being paid very late, like 6 months later. It happens. That shouldn't deter you. It happens.
Okay.
But the events where a promoter won't pay you for this event, but because the event keeps on happening so much regularly, they're still gonna book you and eventually pay you for all those events, and maybe pay you even more because they still owe you that time. It happens. So you just need to know how to maneuver it, play it, and still you're still gonna need a lot of free shows.
Okay.
You cannot start off in the game without free shows because you need to put your face, your name, your brand out there, and your skill, your craft out there. Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know which artist to book?
You need to do your research first on your current market trends, who's hot, and actually how hot they are in certain locations.
Where
they're hot. We have people who are big in gaps, but you can't book them outside gaps.
There are people who are big outside, you can't book them in gaps.
That happens. Or if you book them in gaps, it needs to be at a lower market type of event.
Yes.
Not your premium lifestyle event.
I was trying to explain this, but I guess maybe it's because of TikTok.
was complaining.
Can you... No, man. That's something else.
What's that?
Can you book Franco at Deja?
Nope. Because the clientele that goes to Deja does not listen to at all.
Can you book late in gaps?
Light. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, just so that people have a perspective of how things work low key, is like me being ski. I've performed all over the country, but I know there's places where it's great, and I know there's places where it's just, you know what I'm saying? One thing I can say though, which is funny, is like there's lots of love out of town when you come from Gabs to out of town. But I think there's also a limit to how far you can take that love. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, like, you can book me at the Brand Lifestyle in Maun. One, the Brand Lifestyle always gets full.
Yes.
But I've had really good shows there where I can tell, like, these people, like this front portion, because I'm a hip-hop artist. These people here know. These people came to see me. These ones, they know the lyrics. They're jumping around. They're going crazy. You know, maybe not all the way till the end, but it will be quite packed, you know? And, but there are niggas who will pack it up even more than me, right? And then, but you can't take me to, okay, I've never been to Kanye, but I have a feeling that you can't take me to Kanye and expect to make and expect to make that bag. But you can take V or Franco or whatever. You know what I mean? So there's also, that's a very important point. Like where you are plays a role in how successful you'll be. I think one question I have is,
hey, this nigga C4 was anxious.
So, like, what about, can you book Hansi anyway? Like, is he that big where you can book him anyway?
Yeah.
I think so. I'd agree.
He actually is.
He is.
He's the new version of ATI. Because the reason why I'm saying he can be booked anywhere, think about it. Hansi can drop 2 or 3 songs at most in a year and have 3 gigs or major gigs a year. 1 festival and then 2 corporates. And you still make the biggest bag, including all Amapiano DJs combined collectively money. That's how you know.
I'm jealous.
Even ATI could do like, even in a week, bro. Sometimes he could do like 3 corporate shows in a week and buy a whip, dog.
And I was also going to say, I think also with Hansi, like he's not genre-wise so specific. Like like, you know, C4 can listen to Rejection.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he doesn't.
Yeah.
But like he could. Like there's nothing stopping you from it because it's just a nice sounding song. You can relate to the lyrics. He'll mix Setswana and English, or sometimes he goes for one. Yeah, like
if you make music for the average Botswana, you are gone.
Yeah. For sure.
Trust me.
Like it's not just for
because it won't just be the youth.
Yeah.
Even the grown folks.
Even the grown folks listen to your music like religiously.
That gave me an idea. I wanted to do like a tier list. I wanted to like get people to see who's actually famous in Bots and who's not. But my main criteria for the S tier at the top is, does my mama know you?
Yeah.
You check
and does my mom know you, and does my nephew know you as well? Like at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Because ATI was pretty much like that. Even if you didn't know his music,
you knew him.
You knew who he was.
Yeah.
And it's a crazy. Hey man, ATI was like a unicorn. The way the industry works doesn't work the same for ATI. ATI made the industry work like the way he did it for him. It doesn't work like that for anyone else.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the amount of money people are willing to pop out to give to him for him to just show up, and then people do actually come. You know, that's the other thing. Even though they saw him last week.
Yeah. I never hear anything about him, but I think Ezra should probably be good.
He's huge.
Right?
He's huge.
Yeah. Like
he's huge.
Probably top 3.
Yeah.
Easily.
Ezra's huge, bro.
You know? Yeah.
He's big, man. Like I feel like also like I don't know, maybe I'm not seeing him on a lot of lineups, but he's always booked. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not a lot of festivals, let me say.
Particularly his bookings, it's more private, more corporate, things that are actually not advertised.
Yeah. And also, man, and that's sometimes the best thing, bro. Sometimes that's the best thing. More so with the corporate thing, you know, because you're going to get your money.
Yeah.
When FNB is booking you, you're going to get paid.
It's going to be nice.
Those agencies pay after a while.
Yeah, agencies can take time. You know what I'm saying? But if you're getting corporate, then yeah. So I think S tier artists can almost be booked anywhere, but they're very few. Then there's A tier. I feel like just under there, where now
I'd say Mpo Sabina.
Mpo, yeah, maybe B tier for Mpo. Not in any disrespectful way.
Okay.
But I don't think Mpo is a Chama girl.
And I don't think so A is for both Chama girl. I guess Franco.
Yeah. That Drew.
Okay.
Chokoma.
V is S tier.
V, we have to say is S tier.
Yeah.
The masses.
Yeah, everyone knows him.
Right?
He's S tier. And like the youth now, they don't really listen to his music, but they know who he is. You know, so I'd say maybe V is S tier. V you can book him at Deja, and people will still come, but you can't book Franco at Deja. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what Mpo would be B tier. I don't know if we're all agreeing, by the way. Like,
the funny thing is, we're not putting any hip hop artists in there.
Yeah, no, we are not.
It's late.
There's no hip hop artist that's S tier
and A tier.
Maybe not even
A tier. Like I think the most known rapper, not including A tier because he's a pop star.
He's a pop star.
Is Ska right now. Not just because of the music, but also because of the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
Who's bigger than Ska? Or who's more known than Ska?
But like, I'm thinking of it from a booking perspective also.
Yeah.
Like...
the value.
Who's more booked than Ska in rappers?
What about
Ska's up there.
Hey, but he has beef with you, dog. Every time he's like, I thought guys see
legit.
You guys had beef with me from the beginning.
Even in my comments on Facebook, it'll be a video, something else. Okay, see.
But I'm just saying, like, I mean, maybe I'm just ignorant about it. But is Ska getting booked like that? Especially every week to like Jackalas one time.
Yeah,
right now,
he's way more booked than Jackalas.
Really?
Every week, Ska's posting a flyer.
I'm probably just ignorant. Sorry, Ska. I was just ignorant.
And the thing is, right, I love Jackalas, bro, but can you take Jackalas to Maung? It's tricky.
We can't.
Can maybe Francistown? Maybe.
If Mahaburna there.
If Ma or one.
Mau,
And the funny thing is-
December. He's popping off in Mau. December, yan. Oh, come on, guys.
I feel like Jacqueline is huge. Guys. Like, he's
bruh.
huge.
You don't think
For the masses.
It's
Yeah, because
true.
that track. I mean, his biggest songs are like.
No, you know what the thing? I feel like we're confusing it or we're not getting it right. The artists that brand-wise, they're not known, but people know their songs.
Okay.
So I feel like that's a Jackalas.
Okay.
His songs, for the masses, people can probably sing along to them.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if he's performing, they might think it's another brewer.
Yeah,
lip
just
sync.
some random guy.
Like his
see what I mean?
brand as him is
Yeah.
not as
that's a good
established.
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Maybe his
Okay.
name and his music is known, but his face not so much, maybe, and like not as
So,
stamped in
yeah,
as
so to make it,
established.
you need to brand yourself, but then push on the masses perspective.
Yeah.
And people who've actually mastered it after years of hard work, big shout out to FME DJs.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Because
shout out
ever
to
since
them.
that introduction of the car show,
Yeah.
that relatable content,
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, relatable. And
that's what
the,
really
the
pushed the brand for the
content, I
masses.
feel like, is also quite important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, come
Which
on.
tier would you put FME in? I know they're not artists, but would you say maybe
FME.
B? A? Maybe
I'll
B.
say B.
It has
Okay,
to be
maybe
A.
C.
It has to be A. The A towards S. I'm confident.
This is crazy.
My mama don't know them niggas.
The A
My
towards
mama don't
S.
know them niggas, bruh.
No,
Yeah.
she won't know FME DJs. She's gonna see them and but the
Or the car shows.
The car show. She
Oh,
will know
because
the
it's
faces, not the
viral.
name FME maybe.
Yeah, and probably
You get it.
even from
Maybe.
like.
That's why I'm like, yeah, that A, but towards the
But
S.
they're on billboards now too. Maybe that
Maybe.
it should come for
But
some.
also like the kids rock with them, bro. I think I once mentioned I saw like a line of like 100 kids just lining up for like the dance classes, bro.
Mhm.
yeah.
So even probably like they know, like they were like 10-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? So it's like my kid once went to a dance class with
Oh,
those
yeah,
FME
yeah,
guys
Okay,
also.
I
So
see,
it could
I
be
see,
a
I
thing
see.
like that too.
Okay.
You know?
I'd say A+.
Yeah,
A plus.
A plus, yeah, just under S.
We're going higher.
Just under S.
I would have put him, I would have said B.
Why?
Okay. Yeah, I would
Just
have
for the
said B
fact
too.
that I don't think the older generation knows them like that. I don't
Yeah.
think piano's even as popular in the older generation as it is in the younger generation. So I think we've been consumed by their influence over the youth.
Yeah.
That we might think that they're a little bigger than they are. I'm not saying that because I could be wrong also, you know.
But let's also
And I also don't know the numbers that the car show and stuff like.
Mhm.
yeah.
I,
But it's
I haven't
big.
tapped in, and I'm not
It's
saying
really
that.
big.
I'm not saying that in any
It's
time.
trash,
Yeah,
but yeah.
I just haven't tapped in. Like I know about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just haven't tapped
It's
in.
But
actually
also let's look
ridiculous.
at who's in S tier. And are they
Yeah,
really...
I can't
put them with V and...
Yeah.
That's what I'm like,
Hence,
just
yeah.
under.
ATI
That's, yeah.
and C.
Just
That's
under.
it. It's
You just say A.
Yeah. That's
A.
S tier. So just under.
Just under.
Is
Yeah,
there
but
anyone in
above
S?
the A.
Anyone else in S tier that you can think of that like everyone knows?
Chama girl.
A tier.
Huh?
Yeah, I think A.
You know why I'm also thinking, apart from my mom knows you, I'm like, can we book you everywhere?
Uh-huh.
You can't bring Chama to Deja.
But they sure did brought it to Ayoba. And shockingly,
It was packed.
the people vibed.
But you know what?
No, besides being packed, because Ayoba is Ayoba.
It's always,
It's
yeah.
always packed, yeah.
People vibed.
I won't lie,
Chama,
bro.
though.
Chama is really big. Even people you wouldn't expect to listen to her or know of her at the very least. I was shocked. Okay, I guess shocked and Palape, but it's not shocking because it's Palape. Like people waited till like 4 a.m. to see her perform. You know what I mean? So she's huge. I just think she just lacks that thing that can make her cross over fully to even the Mahaboro and the Gabs kids that grew up here and whatever, you know what I mean? I think that Hansi has it, ATI had it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Who's the other person at S tier that we were saying? Hansi,
Yeah, V.
ATI, V.
yeah.
I think even V has it to
Yeah.
a certain extent, you know what I mean?
All right. Well,
Okay.
like an hour in, I want this guy to get his question off about Lati.
Which tier is like?
Like, Because I did see the video of Lati saying
Yeah.
the contrast between local artists getting booked and SA artists getting booked.
Yeah.
I didn't
How
really.
much they're
I saw
getting
you
paid.
responded to it, but I didn't really watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, but either way, for context, I was saying that. But Len, what did you want to ask?
No, we're
In
talking
this
about
context.
artists being booked at certain places,
Yeah.
and
You're
he was
saying, can you
complaining
book?
about not being booked
Yeah.
in Gabs
Yeah.
this December.
Yeah.
He's not been living in Gabs though.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask your opinion on what he was saying.
Does it matter that he hasn't been living in Gabs? I get he's a DJ.
And also,
I know what it is though, because when I was DM'd that video, I was DM'd the one about him charging about, bots niggas get 500 to a K, but SA guys get 20K up, whatever. That's the one.
No, but you didn't understand that they get your 20Ks if it's an international gig.
Yes.
Your Poli local in a
Joburg.
club is
Yeah.
not, my Polisa clubs are not even getting 20K unless probably it's your festive and it's a big club like that.
I was about to
These
say,
guys can go for a 5K.
yeah,
And the guys,
bro.
your clubs.
I was telling,
So
Yeah.
he needed to understand that part. He's comparing local DJs to the local market with international
Yes.
DJs to
It's
the
the same
international
even
market,
with
not
it's
their
the same
local
even
market.
with rappers, bro. I remember one time we were talking, I think it was Cooley, and they were like, bro, Cooley can take a 5K gig
Yeah.
in Joburg.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you'll never get Cooley for 5K in bots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna charge you up there.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that I feel like people don't really get. It's like, because you don't know the inner works, like I feel like seeming and looking successful
Yeah.
plays a role into how Botswana perceive you, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I swear, if they already think you're successful, they start treating you as such.
Yes.
You get me? So, and to them, success is like, oh, Kabza is getting 50K every single time he gets behind a
That's
deck.
deck.
Whether
Which
he's
is not
in-
possible.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not feasible. It doesn't
It's
make
not feasible.
sense.
Think about a club.
Yeah,
bro.
it's not.
You know what I mean?
Wait, but I'm kind of confused. From Lati's perspective, was he saying that when he's in bots, he gets paid less? Wasn't he saying like he gets paid
He's
less
saying-
when he's in SA
No,
or something
No,
like
no,
that?
no,
What
no.
was he
He's saying in bots. And in
Okay.
general, bots DJs get 500 to a K.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when SA DJs come here, they get like 20 bands.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe his argument...
Okay.
Yeah.
So he feels like he should be getting 20 bands as well. Because he's
He's an asset.
Maybe.
Or
I
at
don't
least
know.
higher than what's being offered here.
okay.
Yeah, because he has to come from SA to come here and whatever.
Uh-huh.
But also, I have a little thing, just a certain little funny thing, dog. And I think maybe it's also because of Botswana, dog. I remember one time, it was Leo and I forget the thing that the company that he used to have, but they booked Shane Eagle and Frank Casino for 6K, like 3K. You know what I mean? And yeah, which is why when that shorty said whatever she said on TikTok, she was talking about, like when I was like, this chick must be a big Shane Eagle fan, is because the perception also in bots, to a lot of bots people, is like, SA niggas are getting that bag. And the truth is, they are getting a bag. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the bag that you think it is. You know what I mean? And it affects how, I guess it's a branding thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, these guys, when they see, let's just take, they're willing to pay Casper 100K, right? And anyone who appears to be close to Casper's level, they're looking at numbers above but 30K and stuff, right? But if you're legitimately hot in bots, for example, nobody's thinking we should give this guy 30K or 40K, especially as a rapper. You know what I mean? And the perception is local rappers get this much, international rappers get this much. And that time, the international rappers are still getting what the local rappers are getting, or maybe just at a higher rate, or maybe it's because I'm doing a 5K show as, let's say, Kuli Chana and Joburg, but I've got 3. You know what I mean? So I'm making 15K before I go to the crib. And in bots, it's not so much like that. You've got your gig. If you're a rapper, you've got your 1 or 2 gigs. You know, unless it's December and it's really hot, or there's like additional type of corporate shows or boyama type of little events like that. then maybe you'll get like 2 or 3 in a night. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it ain't like that. And I feel like that controls a lot of people's perceptions. And that's why also people are willing to pop out more to see someone like Casper or someone from SA. Because they already perceive them as getting so much more money and being so much more successful. And I feel like it affects bots, even though it's not necessarily true. But these guys are getting this much money, so much money, and whatever. You know, I just think it's important for people to know.
All right. Any other concerns about it? C4?
Let me think. No, I don't think so. Because I had no take on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I just for me, I just thought it was quite crazy.
What tier are the rappers on?
That's low, dog.
C.
Like,
D?
yeah, C.
So we said Scar's the S tier of rappers. So in
No.
rappers,
We can't do it like that. We have to just do artists in general.
I
What
think-
tier is Ska in? If
Guys like-
ATI, V, and
Yeah, he's probably B.
B, right?
C.
Like some of our parents know him
I think all of our parents know him,
now because of also
but the
podcast.
kids don't know him.
Kids don't know him as much, but
Yeah.
also, I mean, the podcast is making him a little more available
But that's
to
not
the
as an
kids.
artist, though.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
But it
yeah,
boosts.
but he still performs.
It boosts him.
He gets MC and rap gigs off of that.
Wait.
Yeah.
This nigga is
Kinda TK.
But he's not lying.
Huh?
He's
But that's
not
like saying, like, if like TK can sing, like if
But-
TK started making music, are
It's
we gonna
different
be
for
like,
TK. TK wouldn't even be considered E tier. He's not famous. He hasn't
TK.
dropped any hits.
oh, I mean, you mean as an artist?
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not
like,
saying it in any bad way. Like, I'm not hating on him or anything. Yeah. But what I mean is, like, bro, I've been listening to Ska since 2003.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And he's had big songs since that time.
I was still getting born and stuff.
You know what I mean? But V had songs with Ska
Yeah.
from 2003. You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying, like, this is not to hate on Ska, but like without booty casts.
Yeah.
As an artist.
As an artist, straight
But
up.
we're doing a fame tier again. Are we doing an artist tier?
But we're also I mean, we gotta consider.
We were adding the artistry to it.
Yeah.
Okay. At the way things are currently, which tier would we say Ska?
C.
I'd say B.
I'd say A.
Yeah, B. B.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Interesting.
You know?
Okay, then the next most famous rapper after Ska is
Jackalus one time.
not Baxon.
Okay, Baxon. I think Baxon, fame-wise.
Fame-wise, yeah,
Absolutely.
probably Baxon, yeah.
I think
What tier is
Baxon could also be
Baxon
B.
Baxon, yeah.
But also I can't put Baxon over Ska.
I'd say probably same tier.
Yeah.
That's why I'll say
A
Ska
tier.
C tier. So
Yeah, I think
I'd
the
have to bump
peak.
them up to B just because I don't want to put Baxon
Baxon
C
above.
tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just really the peak rappers is like B. Everyone else, it's not looking good, man.
Yeah, it's not.
Not
looking
at
good.
all. You know?
Um,
Like Vizo might be C,
C tier.
you know? And if
Yeah.
Vizo is C, it's late. We've all failed.
Who? where's the one take?
I think C is.
Nah,
Maybe D.
not C.
Because I don't think they know him
Let
like
me
they
see.
know
It could
Vizzo.
be D tier.
Or E.
Or
yeah.
E.
I was about to
Like
say,
it's-
honestly, I'm
or
just
E.
E tier.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the thing was, does your mom know you?
Yeah.
The kids.
My mom has
Are you
no
getting
idea who he
booked?
Are you getting booked? It's like,
Like
Okay, I think for rappers,
it's
we can't
tough.
count our folks in.
Yeah,
But
because
we
they
did
don't
for
necessarily
Ska.
listen
Yeah, we
to
did it
rap.
for Ska.
But we
Nah,
have
you know
to.
why it's the same standard.
Ska is the
Yeah.
only person right now only rapper right now who was there when our folks were
Yeah.
young.
And he's
But
like in
Zeus
his
is the
40s.
only
What about Zeus?
Okay,
Like,
Zeus.
Is he still a rapper?
He was performing.
he
his
dropped
own,
music,
Yeah, he
like-
dropped music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd put him
in the
in
same,
the same
tier.
tier. as
Yeah,
Ska.
you'd have to be in the same tier.
I'd
put
do it a
him in
bit
the same
lower.
tier.
Like I
Zeus.
think,
Yeah, probably lower.
Just
A little
a little
lower.
lower.
A level
You know what? As level lower.
A level
Yeah.
lower.
So because he doesn't have that extra fame from other stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think with Ska we're kind of like influenced by him being relevant.
But that fame, it helps. That's why you're on the chair. If you're not relevant, you can't get up.
You can't get up.
So,
So other supporting things besides your actual craft of music help boost that music.
Yeah.
If Zeus is B tier, then definitely One Take is E tier, dog.
Shout out One Take though.
Yeah, like he's hard. We're not saying he's hard, but we're saying in terms of fame and bots. And like, you know, he's probably
Hey, we've been yapping. Last few words about the promoter stuff. Maybe just some good sentiments about them not being scammers.
I mean, there's some
that are scammers.
There's some
For sure.
There's some, but it's a matter of the locals, Botswana, just keep supporting promoters, but also promoters, do your part and actually giving people a good show from all aspects, from your security, that safety part, in terms of how things like if you have your bar, how quickly do you serve out your drinks? Do you not run out of alcohol? How good your sound is, the main thing of the show. And obviously, you can't just put up the core. You need to have a bit of branding. I mean, even if you don't have a sponsor, but somehow find branding, your own backdrop event there. And but eventually I don't see it ever getting perfect or close to perfect, but
because it's not perfect anyway. Yeah. Even in SA, guys will complain about the same things. I think the difference is the scale.
Yeah.
You know? Instead of we are fighting over 2K, we are fighting maybe over 20. You know what I'm saying?
And also, Botswana, please support when a promoter is doing something that you guys like. I have this thing, the feeling Botswana, I still have the mentality where the lifestyle event. Let's do, did you see that Galaxy Boy Sun City Shandy? If we were to do that, all white, shorts, whatever, pool party, Botswana will dance around the pool. They will not.
They'll never swim.
So the content-wise, it doesn't look good content-wise. We just see people chilling
around the pool.
Daytime.
Daytime.
And also, let's show up to events early, guys. This thing of going to an event at 7 p.m.
The problem is it's hot.
It's hot, ne? Kunya gets packed at 3 p.m.
Yeah. Why are you arriving there at 3?
But locally, if we provide the same ambience.
What's different about Kunye?
Nothing is different.
Yeah, I think he's just...
Do you think...
Yeah.
It's just that it's a different location.
The only difference... I was about to ask that, actually.
The
only thing making Kunye and certain SA events different from Bots events is the location.
Yes.
Is where they are.
Yeah, you know why? Even just looking at a Bots perspective alone, events and gaps, people go there late.
Yes.
Your sunset hour.
Yes.
That same event, if they were to go outside gaps, look at your bundling or beats.
Yeah.
Look at your maybe day club in Francis Town.
I did a
by
show
3 p.m. It's
packed. It was a Sunday.
So I think it's a gaps thing, maybe.
Chill Sunday. In F Town, it got packed in the afternoon. So maybe it is a gaps thing.
It's a gaps thing. So that thing needs to change.
Okay. If you see me right now, that must mean that you watched until the end of the video. So firstly, thank you so much for watching until the end. If you haven't yet liked the video, please make sure to leave a like because you watched until the end anyway, so you probably like it. Also, more importantly, leave a comment. You watched the entire thing, so your comment will be very valuable to us as to things we can change, people we can bring on, topics we can discuss. We actually read your comments and we would actually appreciate that feedback. With that said, I hope you catch us on the next episode. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe because that will help the algorithm push our content to you so you don't miss out on any future episodes. With that said, thank you. This was No Reason Given. Yeah.